Hello everyone and welcome to Corey's Sports Corner. I just want you to know I am filming this in the midst of feeling like utter shit tonight. So, enjoy sick Corey. So, let's get down to brass tacks. We have stuff to talk about. First and foremost, the coronavirus. Yes, that. As much as you wanted to come to a sports channel to talk about the fucking coronavirus, here we are. So, this is interrupting all of our fun sports. As a callous way to talk about it, I know. People are sick, some have died, and that is a tragedy. But this is a sports channel, so we're talking about how it's affecting sports. The NBA, in the middle of getting ready for the Oklahoma City Thunder game and the Utah Jazz, I believe is who they were playing, or supposed to be playing, said this game has been postponed. And then shortly after, you saw the finish of the Charlotte Hornets season. They finished with a victory over the Miami Heat. So my team, the Charlotte Hornets, good job, lads. You finished with a win over a team I can't stand. Not important. You then have the NHL quickly following suit and saying that all their games, which started with my team, the Columbus Blue Jackets, tonight, all their games would be closed off to fans. And from what it sounds like as of right now, I'm trying to see if I can get any updates on such matters. It sounds like we are about to have our season cut short as well for the NHL. Baseball season's right around the corner. I'd be stunned if something didn't happen there. Major League Soccer has, I know the state of Ohio has pretty much banned all mass gatherings for the time being. So from what I can tell, no concerts, no games, nothing. No big events. Zach Brown Band was supposed to be playing at Nationwide Arena on Friday, and I'm pretty sure that they were like, yeah, we gotta move this. So I'm pretty sure they were let known ahead of time. This is a problem. But at the same time, you need to understand why they've done this. For my normal 9 to 5, I work in a hospital. I work for a medical facility. Now, for a while, I was of the mindset of, I feel like people have blown this really out of proportion. I feel like the media has blown this really out of proportion. I think as long as we were listening to the CDC's recommendations, we would have been fine. And mostly that's true. More people recover from this than not. But the World Health Organization has deemed this to be a pandemic. And don't worry, I don't have coronavirus. I'm just I'm a little under the weather right now. But the World Health Organization has deemed this to be a pandemic, which means that we have to take some aggressive but necessary steps in order to maintain public safety. I am in no way, shape, or form happy to be losing sports. You can see the wall behind me here. Sports is one of the very few things I love more than myself. There's sports, games, and music. And that's it. That's everything. That's my entire existence as a human being, is those three things. That's what I love more than anything on the planet. But we need to be reasonable right now. Unfortunately, I think Governor DeWine here in the state of Ohio has a point. We need to take aggressive steps in order to ensure that we do not spread this any further than it needs to spread. And that sucks. Tomorrow is a very big game for the Blue Jackets. Their playoff hopes on the line. they're facing the Pittsburgh Penguins, who both teams really trying to scratch and claw for points. It was a positioning battle for both teams. The problem is that we have this crap going on. Leave any disgusting comments about China and the Chinese off of my channel. I don't want to fucking hear it. We have to take steps in order to make sure our populace is safe. And so that's what, unfortunately, the governor is doing. That sucks for me. I'm a full season ticket holder for the Columbus Crew. There's a game this Saturday. There are multiple games coming up for the Columbus Crew that are supposed to be happening. I was excited for this season. We finally got some good players in for the first time in a long time. This is supposed to be a big year for us. I got one vlog in on the season, so that was cool. It's really disappointing. I was truly excited for this year, this season, this campaign. But public safety and public health is the focus here. We've got to make sure everyone is taken care of. We've got to make sure everyone is healthy and safe. And we've got to make sure that we're watching out for one another. And the bullshit reality of that is that we've got to close the doors on these sporting events. I am hoping that at the very least, for a few more weeks, I will have Celtic Football Club, the Scottish soccer team that I follow, because maybe I'll be able to provide some sports content for you on a week-to-week basis. That might be it for a while. Who knows how long all this stuff is going to last. I'm hoping it just blows over. The recovery rate is pretty high for this, so, that's the good news. The bad news is that we don't know how long this is going to last. And I have a feeling that it's going to start affecting concerts in my area too. Or in the state too, because they said no mass gatherings, and I was supposed to go to like 3 shows this upcoming month, but that's for, that's discussion for another time. At least my music channel will be fine. There will always be music coming out. But yeah, man, this sucks. This just sucks. I was really looking forward to this Crew season. I was really looking forward to seeing the end of the Blue Jacket season, and were they going to make the playoffs, and for the 4th year in a row. It's unfortunate, but we do what we must, and we will move on. This wouldn't be the first time that the Stanley Cup has been canceled due to pandemic. I don't know if there's ever been an NBA Finals that's been missed, but they've closed off all the doors to the college basketball tournaments. The NCAA tournament is for sure the first 4 is going to be the first 4, which is always in Dayton, Ohio, and the regional site in Cleveland. That's going to be closed off. So it's just, no matter where you are in the country, your sports have been affected. I'm curious to know your thoughts on this. I'm wondering, how long is this going to last? How long is this going to continue? It's really sad. This is a lot of people's release valve. And I had a comment from someone on Facebook during in a hockey talk group that I'm in, and they're like, seriously, it's just fucking sports? No, that's not fair. That's an unfair assessment of the situation, and you know damn well that it's more than just sports to people. It means something. I don't have a Steelers tattoo for no reason. It means something. You know, I wasn't planning on getting a Blue Jackets and a crew tattoo for no reason. This means something to me. And I'm not alone in that regard. This means something to people. It's irrational, I know. Rational or not, this means something to people, and a lot of people are going to be hurting. Like, a lot of people's blow-off valves are just not going to be getting any release. Maybe they can go to the gym. Who knows? They'll have to find a new hobby in the next month or so, but I'm lucky. I have music, I have my guitars, I have my video games. I got something at least. This is going to be, and not to mention there's people's livelihoods that, you know, are dependent on the income that comes from these games. People work concession stands. You know, there's for the Jackets, it's the ice crew and the ice girls and the cannon crew. You know, they get paid for it. The Zamboni drivers, you know, those people, they have livelihoods that are wrapped up in all this. It's really, the more I think about it, the more it hurts my soul. It's just really, really sad, man. It's really sad. But please let me know your thoughts. You know, I just wanted to rant about this for a little bit. Like I said, I'm sick as hell tonight, so I kind of need to go to bed anyway. But let me know your thoughts. I'm Corey. This is Corey's Sports Corner. Yeah, so hopefully Celtics stays active so I can do something for this channel. See you next time.